Hello viewers, today we are starting a series on injunctions. It is an important topic in civil law and constitutes almost 70% of civil litigation in Indian courts. These orders are considered to be backbone of civil law. In this video, a brief introduction is covered. Injunctions in general parlance means an order or judgment passed by any authority directing a party involved in an action either to do or refrain from doing a particular thing. We can understand injunctions better by way of examples. Let us say that B has built a fence which is encroaching into the house of A. A can seek injunction from an authority directing B to remove fence. This is an example of injunction order to do an action. Another example of injunction order which refrains from doing an action could be a case where B is threatening A with violence. Here, A can seek injunction to refrain B from such action. In India, injunctions is governed by Civil Procedure Code and Specific Relief Act. Order 39 of Civil Procedure Code provides for temporary injunctions. Section 38 and 39 of Specific Relief Act provides for perpetual and mandatory injunction. Enforceability is an important aspect for getting relief granted under injunctions. Firstly, injunction order can only be enforced against individuals, public bodies, and state. It can also be said that injunction act in personam only. A conclusion can be drawn here that injunction does not run with the property. For example, A gets an injunction against B, forbidding him to construct a wall on his property. If B sells the same property to C, such injunction order cannot be enforced against C. Injunction order has to be obtained against C also. The next important aspect which gives teeth to injunction is that any disobedience of injunction order would result in contempt of court and which is punishable under court of law. There are three criteria which are taken into consideration by courts while granting injunction. First criteria is prima facie test, when a party establishes a fact by way of evidence. Second test is balance of convenience test. Here an individual can show that denial of injunction would cause greater harm to him than the opposite party would suffer. Third test is irreparable injury test. Here party shows before court that in the absence of injunction, injury caused to the party cannot be reversed or compensated by any amount of compensation. We would discuss other important topics under injunction in detail in further videos. This series would be helpful to all the individuals, including professionals in the legal field. Do continue to watch this series and share your feedback by way of comments. If found helpful, please like, share as much as possible and subscribe to our channel to help us grow. Wait for next video.